All right, all right. Look, we're here to let you know that there is a new sheriff in town. People are making $100 a day. People are losing weight like crazy. And I just want everybody I want y'all hold up what you have. Um, because they gotta know. You know how they say they're gonna know. They're gonna know. Y'all need to know. They need to know. People are making money, people are losing weight. But before we go into the money side, um, we're gonna talk about what this product is doing. Um, we have had drink to shrink in the past. Many of us had to drink to shrink like years ago, right? And how many people are like, how is this different? How is this different from the other instant that we know of? And I don't know if anybody wants to answer that, but how is this different than the other instant that we had years ago? I'm not talking about our product. I'm talking about the instant that we all experienced years ago.
It's instant. You take it and
It's
you're instantly having results.
yeah,
Where the other one you would have to have results in like 3 days
right.
or 5 days. This one you're gonna have one in less. Some of them are having less than 24 hours, and then other than 24 hours. I lost 4.2 in 48 hours. So you're getting instant. That's the difference. It's working faster.
Right.
Those people who want instant, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take this one and get instant results
Right now. Like
now.
lose
Yes.
weight now. Let's
Now.
lose weight now. Lose weight now.
Exactly.
That's
I
what it is.
always want instant. Like, how long is it gonna take?
Exactly.
Some people it takes less than 24 hours to lose weight.
That is the question. See, that really is a famous question people are always asking. Hey,
Yeah,
how long is it gonna take before for me to do it? Well, it depends on how consistent you are. Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks.
exactly. And everybody's body's different, so you're not gonna have the same results as other people. But
Right,
you won't know until you try it.
right. So who Janet, what do you think? Quanda, what do you think about it?
I love it. I love the fact that with these you get in, instant results now, and there's no funny aftertaste in your mouth after you use it.
Exactly. Anybody else gonna add to it? Go ahead,
Yeah,
Janet.
I was gonna say the same thing, like her, no aftertaste, and it doesn't taste earthy because the last
That's
one
true.
earthy. It
It
has
doesn't
that
taste herbally either.
exactly, exactly. This is delicious.
It's the good. It's really good.
Did you say insta good, Miss Genevieve?
It's good. It's real, real good.
What you got in that cup over
Yes.
there?
I like mine hot, so I warm it up and drink it as my soothing nightcap before I go to bed.
Okay.
All right.
So when you use it the first time, what were your results like?
No, I first time I lost it, I lost like 2 pounds. I lost 2 pounds the first night, and then I lost another pound. Like not the next night, the day after that, I lost a pound. So far, I've been taking about a week now,
That's
and
good.
I am down 7 pounds.
That's
I'm
good.
down 7 pounds in a week.
That's good. That's good. Who else? Oh, let me tell. Wait, because I got to tell y'all mine. So the first day I did it, the first day I did it's so good. I wanted to taste everything, so I started out with the fruit punch, and I drank that one, and I
Uh
got
oh.
excited again, and I drank the second one, and just
I know where
know,
that's going.
just know I spent a lot of time away from the desk. I'm glad it wasn't training day because it worked. And
Right.
I lost 2.5 pounds that first day. Go figure. And
Think.
but not only that, I noticed an increase of urination, and I got surprised when I was in the bathroom. I knew it was different, and I passed a parasite egg sac.
Mm.
Yeah.
That is something.
And I looked at it. I said, "Oh my God, that was in me." And I just know, with what's the herbs that are in this, I know that's possible, and I know this is a real cleanse, a real cleansing. I know that was a real good cleansing that I had, and since I passed that, my snacking has decreased a whole lot, and I've been drinking more water.
That is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That is for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now what I noticed, I have a very slow digestive tract, and it was not uncommon for me to go a week and not have anything happen. So, and actually I go to the doctors, because of it. And they've got me, before I started this, I was taking stool softener. I like doubling up on stool softeners, the pills, and drinking the 2 kinds. Where you put it in the glass and it gets that chalky stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not mentioning no brand names, but you got it. Like it tastes like you drinking glue. That's what I had to do in order to like just to have some relief. But with this, I get to drink something that tastes like I'm drinking berries or I'm on some tropical island somewhere.
Yes.
And it gets the job done. It gets the job done.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite part. Like I suffered and struggled from the same thing, Miss Genevieve. Same thing. And I was like, my bathroom time, as we call it, was like hers, give and take. It might be several days before I went. And of course, the doctors have you on the stool, so all that different stuff.
All that stuff.
But what I also noticed with the new instant is it does what it said. It is an instant fix. And I've been able to go. So I've been on it for a week. I did the 5-day samples, as we all have probably tried to do. And I noticed and I started it intentionally from last Sunday, and it ended, I believe, was it Thursday or Friday. And I can tell you, I have lost 8 pounds. 8 pounds, and I'm looking forward to this new upcoming week because my digestive system is just like Miss Genevieve, is very slow. And I believe that if it had not been for that I would have had even more progress during the week. But because it has already, what we call those little tight tunnel tubes, it's already got the flow going.
You done got
in a natural way. Yes. So I believe this week here, and I'm looking so forward to it this week, I know and feel like I will have greater progress with it this week. And I can honestly say the biggest part for me was from the beginning of time, since I was on the original Drink to Shrink and my cholesterol was off the charts. But by drinking the Drink to Shrink, I mean, when I say that it worked wonders for that I went back in for my 3-month checkup, right? They checked me. The doctor was like, so I guess you done changed what you eat, and I guess you done changed what you're doing, because he just assumed I'm doing everything he said, right? And I was like, no. I found this new drink, and I said, I drink this drink. And of course, I showed him what I was taking, because sometimes, doctors, they think we're not going to get on that. But so he was like, wow, he was so impressed. He's like, whatever you're doing, he said, keep drinking it. So I went back another 3 months until this day, y'all, and that was 2020. Till this day, they check my cholesterol every year. My cholesterol is fine, but this new instant, the new instant is the truth. It's the truth.
Listen, it's gonna clean everything out.
Yeah.
everything,
Mhm.
everything. I mean,
Mhm.
it's just so much old stuff in us. I
Mhm.
mean,
Yes, it is. Mhm.
let me say it again. It's so much old stuff in us. It's just, stuff from years ago. It's really hard to explain to people. And sometimes people get grossed out when we let them know. Did you realize, you will just say, did you realize that you're probably holding on to about 25
Yeah.
pounds of waste? Somebody type that in the comments for us. Waste. Y'all make sure you share this out with somebody. Listen, how many of y'all know somebody with bad breath?
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Don't call their name.
No,
Please don't call that name.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Do not call their name.
Ooh.
They know who they are.
Look, Doris had to get off the camera.
They know who they are.
So
We don't have to call them. They know.
bad. But that's one of the things. If you guys, so guys, think about it. Don't think about it. Let us help you. Let us help you. If you know you have bad breath, let us help you get that stuff out of you, because all it's doing is it's rising up.
Mm.
And before you know it, it'll be coming out of your skin.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And it does. We can't put a timer on it. We don't know when it's gonna come out. We don't know when it's gonna come out your skin, but it will eventually come out your skin as well as your breath, because your breath is it's connected. You just, I'm not saying I ain't talking about halitosis and stuff. I'm talking about the breath that's stinking. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm laughing at myself. The breath that's stinking from the inside, and it's coming out. I don't mean to be gross, but that's really what it is. We just we gotta do better. Some
Yes, we do.
who hadn't told us what they
Yeah.
is it Janet? Janet hasn't told us yet.
Yeah, no, I've lost so far I didn't weigh myself today because it's been a busy day. I've been up since 4 this morning, but the so far the last time it's been 7 pounds. And that was in 2
Yeah.
days
She's
when I
like
first
me,
started, because I just started this week. I've started back up. But like I was telling Miss Genevieve earlier, in our lives, I forgot how this helped me just like them too. I have IBS as well. I have a slow
Yeah.
digestive system. And now since I've been back on it, I'm regular, you know,
Wow.
and stuff like that. And this helps me because I get so bloated and stuff like that. The bloat, it also helps with bloat as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's getting my life back on track.
Yeah.
And so I love that it doesn't have that aftertaste either.
Mhm.
That's one of the things too. And so my favorite is the mango. And I'm just like Miss Genevieve. I like mine hot too.
She likes hers hot too. Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead, Sam.
Oh, my results with it, I started it last Monday, and excuse me, I think I missed 3 days, so I haven't even drank it every day. And as of right now, I'm down almost 12 pounds. So that's
Ooh.
since last Monday.
That's
Yes.
good.
Yes, it's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love the taste of it. I love my results with it. I just love it. Period.
With the original Drink to Shrink, you could drink it wrong, throughout the day and be okay. But this right here, don't even play.
Look, do you
Don't
see?
play with it. Don't play with it.
One pack. All you need is one pack. That's it.
That's it.
We promise. All you
One.
need is one pack.
Mhm.
And
One.
I look.
And it
I'm
keeps on
so
working.
confident. Listen,
It
I'm so
does.
confident. Here's the thing. When you get one bag, because you can use our link to order, or you can buy it directly from us. Now, when you buy it directly from us, the price ain't the same. You got to pay the retail price. Use our link and go order. Okay. So for me, I'm doing 2 bags for $110. 2 bags for $110 instead of 1 for $75. Now that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Everybody may not doing what I'm doing, but when you do that, you're getting a better deal.
Mhm.
And here's the thing. if you drink all of these and you don't lose 1 pound, I'll buy the empty bag from you. Now, if you pouring it down the sink, we're gonna have a talk, and I'm gonna say hello, and I, I'm gonna say hello in a nice way, but we're gonna have a talk. If all you're doing is pouring it down the drain, you drink this for 28 days straight, and tell me you didn't lose 1 pound.
It's not possible.
It's
Yeah,
not.
No.
It's
No,
not
it's
possible.
not.
It's
That's
not
right.
possible.
Not possible at all.
It's not possible. So I want to. Is anybody up for the challenge? Is anybody up for the challenge of buying 2 bags? You buy 2 bags for $110, and then if it don't work after 28 days, I'm gonna buy it back. Well, I'm gonna make Travis buy them back.
Poor Travis.
I'm gonna buy them back. I'm gonna buy them back. But you're gonna give me both of them because it's just a month. If you're gonna get 2 bags, you're gonna get 2 months supply.
Mm-hmm.
For $110, you're gonna start with the first month. Okay, start with the first month, and you're gonna drink this one for 28 days, and then you're gonna say I lost something or I didn't lose something. And if you say I didn't, I want both bags,
yeah.
the full one and the empty one for $110. Anybody up for the challenge? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna call me tomorrow and be like, I lost 15 pounds last night.
Y'all better get on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
But
I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
It's
I'm
the real
telling you.
deal. It's the real
Yes, it is.
It's
Yes.
So since drinking the drink to shrink, and using the products, what kind of results have y'all been experiencing? Y'all could we're gonna start with Sherry and go all the way down to Sherry, Michelle, then Miss Genevieve, Doris, Quanda, Janet, and then Sam.
Okay. Well, my physical experience of it, as I was mentioning about the high cholesterol, but I didn't mention that I was also pre-diabetic. All of that has changed. In my skin, I normally do my lives and tell people to look at my skin. Something about as you getting older or whatever, I didn't have acne or any of that when I was younger. But I guess the older you get and, the chemical balance, the hormone balance and everything changes. But it's so much that's impacted in that instant drink to shrink. It's so much that it does that my skin has changed. It's smooth. It's clear.
Yeah, it is.
I'm loving it. My hair, my hair grows. I even got shine in it, y'all, and I haven't even had to use any of that stuff, that you put on there that it be shining. My nails are stronger. I mean, my list goes on, y'all, because the reason why I used to cry when I talk about the drink to shrink, but the reason why I was so excited about the new instinct is because I knew what the old did, but this new, it's a whole new ball game. It is changing my life dramatically, tremendously in every aspect of my life. And absolutely. And not going, and also I can just relate so much to Miss Genevieve's situation because as Miss Ross said, I'm not trying to be, as some people call gross or whatever, but I experienced going to the emergency room a few times in my life. And guess what they told me? Because I was having back pain, side pains, all that going on. Didn't know why. And then how the enemy implants something in your mind, you thinking that it's something worse than what it is. I'm going to be honest with y'all straight out, keeping it honest. They told me I was backed up. And that's what was causing all the pain, all the hurt, all the sluggishness, all the fatigue. I had migraines off the chart. That drink to shrink. Y'all better go get some.
Anybody walking around not detoxing?
Exactly.
You go check yourself. Seriously. Go ahead, Michelle. I really don't get it. I don't understand why people don't want to feel better.
Yeah, this is making me feel so good. I believe I'm losing more inches than I am weight. So that is how I am been able to come from a 16, 18 down to a size 10. I had never been a size 10 in my life.
Wow.
So I am super excited from where I am going on this journey. And this is a game changer, y'all. Y'all are missing out. Message either one of us on here and let's get started.
Absolutely. I've got similar results as Nicole. This is a game changer. It is a game changer. The original Drink to Shrink, I lost 60 pounds. 60 pounds on the original. But I had gotten to a point where just before this is right on time. You know how you can plateau? Your body gets used to a certain thing, like it got used to drinking the regular brew, and I was stalling out. It was like, come on, I knew I changed my diet and all that stuff, and it was still stalling out. But just in a week, it almost like a catalyst. Like a catalyst for my weight loss journey with this instant. Because I've lost like 7 pounds where I went a whole month and the scale just like was going like this. And now it went.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I like that. I'm back on track. Thanks to the instant, I am back on track. And the scale's coming back down. This is my catalyst. This is my catalyst for weight loss. Because I've got a lot of weight to lose. I'm a breast cancer survivor. And I had breast cancer in 2015. And they put me on a medication to keep the cancer from coming back. But as you know, with a lot of the medications that they put you on, there's side effects. Side effect from the medication to keep the cancer from coming back is I gained 125 pounds over the course of the 7 years that they said I had to stay on the medicine. I came off the medicine like about a year ago. That was my 7 years were up. And that's when I started. Then I started with the 60 pounds, finally came off thanks to Drink to Shrink. But now, this is my catalyst, and I'm coming on down, coming on down, because this is all natural. This is all natural, and this is what my body needs. It needs something that's all natural. I had a similar results with my doctor, because when I went in there, because I go regularly, I go every 3 months. Because they have to keep track of my counts and all of that stuff as you get a little more seasoned. You have to go for your blood work a little more often. Well, when I went in there, and I knew what my doctor was going to expect before I got there, because she's the kind because you ask her a question if you can try something or do something. She says, well, bring me the pack and I'll read up on it. So I was ready for it because I was feeling so much better and having so much less like bloating and that kind of stuff from using the Drink to Shrink. So I was ready for her because she looked at my numbers and they was going down. My A1C was going down. My blood pressure was going down. My liver counts were going down. My kidney counts were going down. And she said, what you doing? I put the pack in her hand. Put the pack of Drink to Shrink in her hand, and she read it. It's all natural. She said, well, you just keep doing what you're doing. I said, thank you. I will. But this works.
Do it anyway.
Look, I don't think she had a choice. I think she knew she wasn't gonna win that argument. There wasn't gonna be one.
No, because the documentation was there. The numbers were down. and she couldn't find nothing on that pack that wasn't natural. She said, "Okay."
And you say you are a cancer survivor, guys.
Oh,
Y'all-
yeah,
oh boy.
yeah.
That's another
Breast cancer
conversation.
survivor. Yep.
Miss
Wow.
Genevieve, has anybody ever told you? We'll slap it up for her. But
Oh
has
yeah, I got
anybody
to
ever?
ring the bell and everything. You know,
All
you
right,
ring the
now.
bell when you finish your radiation treatments. Oh yeah.
Wow. So has anybody ever, said, "Well, I was diagnosed and I'm doing this and that and the other, and my doctor won't let me take anything or afraid of it." How do you handle those conversations?
Well, I would say that it's always a good idea to check with your doctor to make sure. But because of the quality of the products that we have and the all natural ingredients that they have in them, I don't have no problem showing them in the package.
Mhm.
None whatsoever.
That's good.
That's good, real good, real
And I
good.
can tell you with me, with my experience with the first time around, I was on high blood pressure medicine, and my doctor told me, "Oh, you're going to have it for the rest of your life. You're going to have to
They try
take
to
the
tell you that.
medication for the rest of your life." And I told him, "Okay, I bet." I lost the first time around. I lost 100 pounds, and he had no other choice but to take me off of high blood pressure medicine.
Mhm.
No other choice, because he kept inching it down. The last amount was like 2.5 million. The lowest grade is 2.5, and in the following month, he's like, "Okay, you're officially off medication."
Uh-huh.
I was like, "I know."
I know.
I kept taking it. Until he told me. He's like, "I know." And it was, as a matter of fact, it was April of 2016,
Okay.
that he took me off. And so with stuff, personal things that came around, I am back on it, but I'm bet it's gonna
That's right.
bet
That's right. It's real good.
it's
It's
gonna
real
happen
good.
again.
Yep.
No
Let,
other choice.
well,
Because I know these products work. If I was able to do it the first time, and it's like even though you have your doctors telling you something, prove them wrong, because these are
Prove them
natural.
wrong. Yes, prove them
Keep taking your
wrong.
medication, but just prove them wrong. That's what I did, and he had no other choice but to take me off the medication because I proved him wrong. I was able to get off the medication, and my A1C was good. Everything was good. All my numbers was good. No other choice.
Mhm.
Sam,
This actually saves you money. The cost of my copay on my prescriptions was crazy. Crazy. And I got a prescription plan. And it was still crazy. Now I don't have I'm saving money.
Samtonia.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
That's
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah,
Oh, I have mercy. I didn't know. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. But oh Lord, the instant, well, just the drink to shrink, period, because that's what I originally started out with, our
Yeah.
brewed one, and I lost like over 50 pounds just with that when I started it. So I just loved it off the top immediately. I told Coach Roz and I said shared this story numerous of times that ever since I turned 40, it's like everything I was trying as far as weight loss and everything, it just stopped working for me. When I was younger now, I used to could just start drinking smoothies for like a couple of weeks or so and lose like a lot of weight, or stop drinking sodas or cut out carbs or whatever. But when I turned 40, all the stuff I used to do, it just would not work for me anymore. I even was looking into like weight loss surgery. And then when they came out with the shots, when was that, like last year sometime? But the only thing that stopped me from that, which I'm happy did, because I just don't like shots, period. I just don't like them. And then especially when they were telling me you had to give them to yourself and stuff and all the side effects, I was like, that ain't for me. And it just, I came across Coach Rosalind's page, and like she could tell you, it was like I was a stalker. I went to her page and I just started looking at her videos and stuff she had posted like months, years ago. I was just on there liking, comment, because I was like, I can really relate to her. And is this something that will really work for me? And then she ran a special on it. That was it. I said, that's just a sign from the Lord. Let me go ahead and stop playing and order these products. And since I ordered them, I think like that first 3 days, I lost like 4.5 or 6 pounds. I said, oh yes, this
Oh
is for
yeah. Oh yeah.
this for me. And I tell people that all the time. I'm like, I feel like Drink the Shrink was designed for me because it worked. It worked so well because nothing else was working. And then when they came out with the instant drink to shrink, because I was thinking, I said, they're probably, I say, the people, yeah, the people that's taking it, have they been like, messing up or they at a stall or something? I said, I mean, I'm still losing. So is it going to really work for me? But when I got on the scale that next morning, I was down 2.5 pounds. Then the next day, 1 pound, the next day, 2.5, the next day, 1.5. And I'm like, wait a minute. I said, Lord Jesus, I thought the original Drink the Shrink was for me, but this right here, this even better. So I'm telling y'all, just try the products and the 3-day supplements too. That helped me with my mood. That was literally these right here. They have been a game changer. I told you I can look back now and I can honestly say that I was depressed and all of that. But from day one, from me taking that supplement, when it gave me energy, I wasn't feeling sad and down all the time anymore. I have never been without it ever since then. So the products work. I love them. So I'm the poster child for Drink the Shrink. Be epic. I love all of them.
I heard that she's the other day she was on live. She was like, listen, Dan Putnam and the Putnam family, thank you. Tanisha Graham, thank you for the candy.
And I would genuinely mean that. Thank them, because I really, honestly, I don't know where I would be without these products. So I love them.
I'm telling you, this candy is a game changer.
Yes.
Who is eating candy and not worrying about losing weight? Go ahead, Nichelle. Nichelle was like me.
So I was putting them number 6 because I had 6 of them today. They're and I can't stop eating them. So I want to keep them behind me so I don't eat anymore tonight. I've already had 6, and I think that's enough for today.
My highest number, I'm going to just be honest. Like I tell people, I'll be transparent. The most I've eaten in a day is 10. I ate 10 one day. But that's so good.
They go fast.
I literally counted. I had 10.
What were you doing? Counting rappers?
I was because I was sitting there because what made me do it? Because I said, what bag? Because it was a brand new bag and I picked it up. I was like, this bag fit a little empty. So I took out the rest of my count. I said, Lord Jesus, I set up and ate 10 pieces of this candy today. But the next day I still had lost, I hadn't gained a pound and I still was down on the scale. But I'm like, I'm not going to do that. But I'm just saying, this is the type of candy that you can eat it right.
Yeah.
Not worry about weight gain. So
Now this is good. But I was telling Jana earlier, we were discussing this. I can eat one piece. I it's good. It's real good. Trust me. You don't want me to eat it because then like it's like a show.
Yeah.
But I can eat one piece, and because I was telling her earlier, we was on a live, and I ate breakfast. I had breakfast around 10 o'clock, and I had my candy, and we were talking about like eating and we were on there about 8. I'm going, I didn't eat nothing else all day. I had no desire to eat anything. It really curbs my appetite.
It does. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me today. So Olivia fixed breakfast. She did waffles and chicken. So I ate a waffle and 2 strips of chicken. And after that, this is for breakfast. Well, she did brunch. And here I had my candy. And Travis said, "You better be drinking your water." I said, "Okay, I will be." I'm drinking my water. Had my candy, did my water, and he came in here a few minutes ago and said, "I'm going to pick up Wesley. You want something to eat?" I said, "If I eat anything, it's going to be light. I'm not hungry." I ate a little bitty salad because I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
And that's
You
what
forget to eat.
When we say this candy curbs your appetite, and the thing is this, it burns fat. So I'm gonna make sure I eat one piece of candy before I go to sleep because it burns fat while you're sleeping. It turns on that thermogenesis, so your body is burning fat while you sleeping. Not only that, the purple and white capsule that you're gonna take at night. Oh, listen, this is not a game. The purple, when you take the purple and white at night, the restore starts to restore your gut anyway, and it helps to sculpt you. So between the sculpting, the burning of the fat, and just get rid of all of that stuff that you ain't got no business keeping inside of you. Y'all, when I tell you that this kit, and I think the kit they got a kit in there for a 154. Now, you get the candy, you get the drink to shrink, and you get the 3 capsules. Is that the one? Is it 154 or 194?
It's 184.
I think 184.
184.
For customers. I'm talking about for the customers.
Okay.
194 for customers.
Okay.
194. Okay.
So for $200, you can get the drink to shrink, the instant drink to shrink, the doggone candy in the 3 capsules. I don't know what y'all doing. It doesn't make any sense how good the products are.
Right.
Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's gonna sound weird. When I see the bag of the candy, or when I see these little packets sitting out on the countertop, my mouth starts watering for this. Is that weird? My mouth is watering, and I can't drink none during the day.
Oh no, ma'am.
No.
Right.
I'm like, oh man, this is so delicious. Put that down. Put that down. Put it down. This ain't nothing to play with. But look, between people doing the 4-day cleanse, getting a month supply, starting it. So, people laughed at us when we told them that we were going to give them a 2-day sample pack. They laughed at us. But calling back, talking about, hey, I lost 7 pounds last night. I bet you did.
Right.
But you did.
I bet you did. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So I'll tell y'all, when I started drinking Drink to Shrink, I had an eating disorder and a food addiction. That's what mine was. It wasn't a disorder. It was a food addiction. I had a Snicker every single day, Pepsi every single day, Lay's potato chips and fudge rounds, my freaking favorite. Okay, I love chocolate. That's if you don't know anything about me, know this: I love chocolate. It's always been my favorite. Chocolate ice cream, chocolate cake, chocolate cookies, chocolate brownies. I promise you, I'm not having a moment, but I'm just telling you how I like chocolate. So the fudge rounds and the Snicker was perfect with the salty of the Lay's potato chips and that Pepsi. And I just smell it right now. Thank God I don't have that addiction anymore.
Amen.
Thank God I don't have that addiction anymore. Drinking the drink to shrink just took that away. It took it away. It took it away because when I couldn't have that stuff, I would be so angry at my family, and that caused problems. It caused problems. I wasn't a nice mom. I wasn't a nice wife. When you have addictions, that means you don't have control. And when you don't have control, that's a sad story, but we ain't talking about nothing sad. We're gonna talk about the good stuff. If you have food addictions and you know of them, maybe your kids are addicted to some of y'all are like, my kids only eat pasta. That ain't good. That's not cute. I don't want to tell you to your face, but I'm gonna tell you now. So look at me. I'm looking at you. You saying that your child only eats pasta? That ain't good. It's not good. So you got to get a hold of stuff like that. Start with yourself. And here's the thing: when when we're trying to change what we eat, isn't that hard? Let's talk about it.
Yes.
It is really hard.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But with
Yes.
the tea, isn't
A
it
circle every
easy?
day.
But with
Right.
the tea, isn't it easy though?
It is.
You drink
It
that,
is.
you drink
Candy.
the tea,
Yep.
you're good.
Mm-hmm.
And it also helps with that sweet tooth. I know the
Yes.
candy does too, but the
Mm.
tea for me, it helps with my sweet tooth as well.
Mhm.
Yes, me too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And I can tell you that back when we first started, my kids were drinking the tea, and they were drinking it just like I was and stuff like that. And I can tell you, I saw a difference in them where they would eat vegetables.
Mhm.
What kid likes vegetables?
Exactly.
They would eat vegetables and stuff like that, and the fruit. So the tea, it helps for the kids as well. I'm gonna tell you that. Like with my kids, and they would experiment on the flavors and stuff, but they loved drinking it. And I would have to tell my daughters like, slow down, slow down. But she loved it.
Mhm.
Hmm.
That's it. Let's go. We're gonna talk about some other stuff. Who made some money yesterday or today?
I
Raise
did.
your hand. Raise your hand. Who made money yesterday or today?
Yeah.
Samtonia, put your hand up. She texted me. She was out yesterday, and man, I tell you, I don't know if I should let you go first or not. Go ahead. Go first. No, yeah, go ahead and go first because we got to come behind this. So y'all, she made more money than I did yesterday, but we all gonna come in behind her because you know how it is. Everybody talk about I made 100, or I made 120, and whatever, and then the other person come in and talking about I made 1,600. You know. But go ahead, Sam. Go ahead, Sam. Just tell us what happened yesterday. How you had your success.
Okay. Yes, I'm from the country, from Bowling, Alabama, and my niece, she went to prom down there with someone from down there, so we had her like a little prom send off for them, a prom send off or whatever. So I went down there, and of course, I always travel with my products, so I'm all at the prom because
where your little bag at? You got your bag with you?
The bag that I let me show y'all the big bag I was carrying.
Exactly.
But this is the big bag. Let me show y'all. But it was filled with products. So I had this big. What was this? Marshall. This was me walking around at the prom, but it was filled. I promise you, I was filled with all of these bags and bags of instant drink to shrink, all of the other stuff. So I'm like literally walking around like this. It's so funny now, but I told Coach Rosalind it was like 3 or 4 people that walked up to me and they were like, "Hey, you the one." Because it's 4 of us sisters. They were like, you're the one be on there on Facebook selling that juice. I said, yes, that's me. They said, you got anything with you? I said, do I? I do. What you need? So I told Coach Rosley, I'm supposed to be at the prom taking pictures and stuff. I'm too busy over there all in my bag digging around. How many you need? What you need? You need a month supply. I even had the little bags to put the little kit together.
I know that's right.
Yes, I literally had the little kit out there. So I was out there. I made like $200 or $300 something just out there. I was supposed to be just taking pictures then, but overall yesterday, my total was $572. Literally, that's what I made yesterday.
Let me tell y'all something about that money that she made walking around making the kits for people and on the go, right? She doesn't share that money and say, okay, Roz, here's your cut. It's none of that. She doesn't have to call anybody. Hey, it'd be epic. I need to go ahead and send this in. That is her money to do what she wants to do with it.
Yeah.
I already know she's gonna go back and order more product too,
Yes.
to replenish that. But here's the thing: how many people have a car payment that's $500?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Insurance, phone bill,
Yeah.
Yes.
utilities, water bill and cable and all of that. and rent, you know, or house payment. So you get to do what you want to do, what you need to do with
Yeah.
that money. That's the whole thing. It's about doing what you need to do with the money.
Mhm. That's true.
What's your biggest day? Somebody's got
Oh,
feedback. Go
my
ahead.
biggest day, but you know, I did a vendors. Well, I just did one vendors event. We had like class day. It's called Class Day where I'm from, and this was it was in August of last year. Remember, I just joined the actual company like in July, and when they were saying they were having vending tables and all of that, I'm like, should I set up? I'm like, I'm kind of new, and then I said no. I said I'm loving my results and stuff. I said I'm gonna set me a table up out there. So I literally had a table out there. I hadn't even been in the business a whole month. And I think that weekend, well, not that weekend, just that day out there, I think I made like $1,200. It was either $1,100 or $1,200 just sitting out there with my product. And I mean, you would be amazed because I told Coach Roger, I'm definitely not a salesperson. Like you tell me no, I don't have no rebuttal. I don't have I'm telling this, whatever you tell me, no, okay, thank you, have a good day, whatever. So I told her I'm just a sharer. That's why I mean it's so easy to get in business and make money. You literally just sharing your story, sharing your testimony, and the people come to you. I mean, people inbox me, people stop me saying, like, I saw you on Facebook. What is that you taking? What are you drinking?
Right.
You have some. So it's easy to make money when you're just out there just sharing your testimony and your story, just making a product. So
Yeah.
One day Sam is gonna add it all up and have a number for us to let us know how much she's made. I mean, she joined June or July of last year, and Sam, I wouldn't be surprised if you were running up on the $30,000 mark. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised. You got to keep your numbers.
I do.
You
Yes,
keep your
ma'am.
numbers.
I agree.
Okay. When you know your numbers, you real proud. You're like, oh my goodness, you know. But that's not to take anything away from from anybody else. But what I'm saying is, when we in this business, I'm gonna touch this real quick. But when we're in the business, it's important to know what your goals are, have them written down, and then because when you're making the money, like you're steady making the money and the money's coming in, you're actually knocking these things off and marking them off your list. And then the way you can gauge that is like, oh wow, I paid that off. That was $500. I could pay that off. It was such and such. So when you start adding up the things the money that you adding up with what the money you use to do these things, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I spent that amount. I spent that amount, and you start thinking about the stuff you did. It's like that's a lot of money. So even if it's not 30,000, maybe it's only 20, but that's a lot of money. $20,000 is a lot of money. $10,000 is a lot of money. Who else made some money today or yesterday? Go ahead, Doris.
Today I've made 155. Well, actually 180 because I got a new sign up today. So is at 180. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna go back some since I didn't get a chance to tell you all my experience. The first day I lost 3 pounds off of it, and so within 7 days I've lost 14.9 pounds.
Whoa.
Wow.
Off of the instant. So make sure you get your hands on this. And then I can't even remember. I want to say it was 200 yesterday. So I made money yesterday, and I've really been making money every day because I sell at least one bag of the instant every day.
Yes.
So what's your highest day? What's the most you ever made in one day?
The most I've made in one day is $1,650. So that's $1,650.
Some people don't make that in a week, in a month.
Right.
Yeah, some people don't make that in a week. Yeah.
Right. In 2 weeks.
Yeah,
that's it.
1,600 in one day. Let me ask y'all something. I'm gonna talk to Facebook. Facebook, tell us in the chat. if you made $1,600 a day, what would you do with it?
You do it.
What would you do with it? What else were you gonna say, Doris? Because you got a powerful testimony. Even with the Elevate drink you've been drinking.
Yes. Oh, and also let me make sure I hit on this because with the original, I lost 50 pounds off the original, 53 pounds off the original drinking shrinking. So just think in 7 days I've lost the 14.9
Yeah.
with the
Mhm.
instance. So with me, I have high blood pressure. And normally it's still, even though I take medication, it will still be elevated. But with the instant drink to shrink, I just established a doctor here where I am. And when they did my blood pressure, I made sure that I look, let me see what it is.
Let me
And it
see
was
the number.
118/80. So my blood pressure is normal just by adding this, although I take the pill. But with adding a drink to shrink, I have my blood pressure is normal.
It did.
That's
Because
good.
other than that, normally it will still run high. But look, these products, they are phenomenal. And now on to the experience. This is my lifesaver.
Yes.
It's been 7 months. So I was suffering with depression, not knowing exactly what was going on with me at first because I lost my mom September the 1st of last year. And that I was the youngest, even though I'm 50 now, I was her youngest daughter. And I said, and I think about it, I was in the nest longer because she had stair steppers, and between myself and the younger, my youngest brother, that was the most distance between us. And I was a mama's baby. And I would be under her all the time. My sister often said, "Oh, you her favorite," and I wasn't. I just,
Yes, you were.
no, I wasn't. I just did what she told me to do because I knew she didn't play no games. So I just, I was just a sweet, sweet child, so that took a lot out of me losing her. And when we lost her, I got to the point where I couldn't sleep. Not getting any sleep, 15 to 30 minutes at the most. That was all that I was getting. I would feel down all the time. Every day I was down. And I would be up all time of the night. And when I would go to sleep, it's time to get up for the alarm to go off to get ready for work. And then I fall asleep then. And by that time, I overslept. So it was affecting, my job and all of that. But thanks to this, let me open this cake up.
Yes.
Let me open this up instead of just
This
showing
I feel
y'all
like
cake.
we at the altar. It's the altar
Right.
call
So
right now.
let me take that out the pack.
Somebody be ready to do the benediction.
Okay.
Deep breath.
This is the green capsule, which is you can get it in the capsule form. Michelle has the drink form. That is how I take mine. I take mine in the drink form. They are both the same, but this was a game changer. When I say this took me from up out of feeling down, depressed, lonely,
Yep.
it took me from out of that state. Now I can truly say that, hey, I'm living a happy life. I get up and I'm efficient. I can do what I need to do throughout the day. I can operate my business. And a lot of people didn't know this because of the state that I was in. I walked away from my job. This is about the first time that I'm really just saying it. I walked away from my job because I was no good for that job. And I had to do something about it. I had to come where my support system was. So I came and I came where my husband is. So now I have a support system. And then with these products, these products don't put me back on track. You hear me? When I tell you I can function now, look, I'm happy because at first I was in a bad place. So this and what Michelle is holding up has literally changed my life. So if
Mhm.
you're feeling down, out, depressed, lonely, you need this. You need this system. Okay. You need this system in your life. And it's going to get you back to where you need to be, living a
Mhm.
happy, prosperous life. And then, like I said, I wasn't getting any sleep. With me not getting to sleep, guess what? I started, and I was on a weight loss journey. Um, in August I lost 19 pounds, and then come September the 1st, my mom passed. I didn't lose any weight in the month of September,
Mhm.
so that was due to the fact couldn't sleep, couldn't
Yep.
do any of that.
Mhm.
So that's where this came into play. I mean, I was gaining the weight back even though I had lost the 19 pounds. This white capsule gave me now, it gave me what I needed in order to sleep.
Mhm.
There's no more days of me sleeping 15 minutes, 30 minutes, running late for this, that don't happen anymore because now I'm getting an adequate amount of sleep. I'm
Yes.
That's
sleeping
it.
those 8 hours. I mean, I'm in a sleep where, like I said, I'm in a deep sleep, but it's not like I can't wake up. But I'm sleeping good. I'm
Yeah.
dreaming. And I be hating to say this, but I do. For some reason, I've been dreaming about tigers and lions. Now, I didn't dream about the bears, but I have been constantly dreaming about
Okay.
lions and tigers. So why I don't know. I can take the tiger because that's my, that's my favorite animal. But I've been sleeping so good, you all, from this. So now let me get on this detox capsule. So now I'm back losing the weight.
Mhm.
And this was before I was already losing. This was before this was added.
Mhm.
But this detox capsule and this combined together, I've
Mhm.
been getting the sleep I need and I've been back losing the weight. Now, with us adding this drink to shrink to it. Now, this has been a super cleanse, you are. I mean, when I say, look, woo, this here is a powerful combination. So if you're dealing with any of these issues, you need to get with either one of us that's on this platform.
Yes.
You need to get with us because guess what? These products will change your life. Back to you, Rosin.
They sure will. Listen, Doris just shut it down. She said, this is
Mhm.
it. This is it.
Mhm.
This is it. This is it. I hope
Mhm.
y'all really listen to her. I hope you really listen to
Yeah.
her. Doris was one of our last go round in Drink to Shrink. Um, you know, we relaunched. We relaunched not to do what we did before, but to do something bigger, to take more people and to do it all again, and not and show people that it is duplicatable.
Mhm.
Doris, how much did you make on the last round of Drink to Shrink?
Last round, I made 250 over. Let me not
Mm.
just say 250. I made over $250,000. And I'm way past that now. Okay. So I just kind of keep it there.
Yeah, y'all give it up for Doris. And this is
Yeah, that's amazing.
people look at this, people look at what we do, and number one, the first thing they say is what Sam Tonia said. I don't know how to sell, or I don't like selling. We don't sell.
Right.
Number
It's
two,
just
I've
share.
never done it before. And they get stuck on the I've never done it before, and they
Mhm.
stay there and miss out on a great opportunity to
Mhm.
change their whole life. You don't know how your life is going to get changed until you get in and
Right.
start
Right.
doing. I
Mhm.
didn't know I was going to retire my husband.
Mhm.
That was not something that I initially wanted to do. It
Yep.
was
Yep.
stop living, to help out and stop living paycheck to paycheck.
Mhm.
All I wanted to do, I was like, if I could make about maybe $2,000 to $3,000 a month, I'll be good.
Mhm.
And just that's what most people do. They look at it something small, and that's really not small in network marketing to make $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And honestly, when we tell people you can make a steady $10,000 a month using our system, for whatever reason, More people are now
Yeah.
saying yes
Yeah.
because they
They
understand
are
the simplicity,
every day. Every day.
the simplicity of the 30 and 7. You
Right.
send your messages and do what?
Mhm.
Smile and go on about your business.
Mhm.
Somebody that's all it is. That's all it is. But we're not going to give you the whole play, but we want you to know the simplicity of it and
Mhm.
using a
Yes.
simple system. Doris came in and she had never done this before, but she was so trainable. And she was out of the 20 six-figure earners that I helped. Janet was one, Doris was one, and Quanda, did you hit six figures?
No, not yet.
You
No.
didn't hit six figures, but there were 20 women that
Mhm.
hit six figures, not because we were smart, not because we were good at what we did, but we became good at the system. We became very good with following instructions. And if you're good with
Follow
following
instruction.
instructions and not knowing, if you don't have to know into next month, then you're gonna do good. You'll do
Mhm.
really good. But if you have to know into next month, just go with the flow.
Go
Just
with
go
the
with the flow.
flow.
But I know one thing: every
Just
single
get
day,
it
you're gonna
done.
send your 30 messages, 7 days a week.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Amen.
Who else made money? Was it you, Quanda?
I made money yesterday and today. Yesterday I made 150. Today I made 200, and I haven't gave my testimony. When I first with the original the track, I lost close to 50 pounds, and when I
Okay.
first started the instant, I got it on the knife. And the first day I lost 4.3 pounds, and so far up until now I lost a total of 12.2 pounds.
All right.
Wow.
And
That's
when I
awesome.
first started with this drink, my A1C levels was at a 15.9.
Wow. Ooh.
Now my since I started with this and been constantly with sticking with the drink, my A1C levels is down to a 3.2.
Ooh.
Nice.
Like with Miss Genevieve, I'm a cancer survivor also, breast cancer
All
survivor
right.
also.
Congratulations.
Actually I'm a two-time cancer survivor. I
You
had
said a 3.2, right?
3.2.
Mm.
Yes.
I'm a two-time cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with cancer 2 times when I was younger, and it came back. And for those who don't know, I never know if y'all heard of the stem cell. I had a stem cell transplant back in 2012, where you have to have
Mhm.
they used to call it a bone marrow. Now it's a stem cell
Okay.
transplant
Mhm.
where they go and get the bone marrow from out
Mhm.
of your bones. I had that done, and I've been using this product when I
Yeah.
had that done, and that really helped with building my immune system back up when I was doing this, because when I had the stem cell transplant, I couldn't be around nobody. Because I didn't have no immune system,
Mm-hmm.
and if I had been around anybody, I could have died because I didn't have no immune system,
Right.
and that really helped with me with that, because my immune system was gone, and I had to get all my immunizations back over. So it's basically like I was a newborn baby
Mm.
when they did the bone marrow, when I had my bone marrow transplant. Um and with this, I had hard to go to the bathroom. Also, I used to
Yeah.
stool softeners, take Mucinex like Miss Genevieve. That helped. I have fibroid issues. This helps. Um, I had low energy. I do the elevate drink like Michelle. That really helped with my issues, because now I have to take the immune therapy. With my recent breast cancer diagnosis, I had to do that. Take the immune therapy treatments like 4 times off, and that drains my energy. It helps grow my hair, because they pull my hair out. The B cardio. I do the B cardio because I have the lung issues. And I have asthma. I do the roll on, that helps. So these products really work. So if you are on here, get back with one of these products. Are amazing, and they really do work.
They work. They
That's
work.
awesome.
They
What a
work.
story. What a story. I wrote some things down from what she was saying, and I thought about this. She's going through, she's going through get her, to restore her body, and and making money at the same time. We got women on here who work full time. If you work full time, just raise your hand. A lot of people, and I know you guys have heard this before, and I'm going to let you guys speak on it. A lot of women say, I'm not going to do it. Number one, because I failed before or nothing works for me. And I think we all can say that the word consistency will handle that if you become consistent. The other thing is I don't have time. My plate is full and I'm dealing with a sickness. I want all of you guys to touch on that, because in your occupations, you've dealt with that before. You've dealt with the you don't have time and my plate is full. So this is what we're going to talk about now is, and I know I didn't tell everybody, how much money I made, but I don't think that's important. But I do think it's important for people to know that with this opportunity, we're going to answer these questions. We're going to touch on this. But with this opportunity, I took my family from living paycheck to paycheck to making not just $10,000 a month, 11, 12, 13, all the way up to $30,000 a month. Wow. You can do this because there's no limitation. There's no cap. Most people can't at a 9-to-5 job. There's a cap. You can't make them pay you no more than what they're paying you. But in this industry, you get to choose how big you want your check to be. And that's by the consistent work that you do and your belief. I tell people all the time, if you don't think you can do it, I didn't either. So I had to borrow somebody's belief until I developed my own. And that's exactly what I did. And when I did that, I remember getting that call. How much did you make? $9,000 a month. And then the other call, $15,000 a month. And then before I knew it, we were having the conversation of Travis is retiring at the end of the week.
Ooh, that's amazing.
Travis is retiring at the end of the week. That would, it's things like that happen. We went on to make over $500,000 in a year and a half.
Wow.
A year and a half. Using the simple system that I'm telling y'all about, the one that I said, if you don't have to know what's going to happen next month, then you can do this. We joined the business in November, got started in January. In August, we had already made over $100,000. You can't tell me that you got to have credentials. I dropped out of high school. You can't tell me that you got to be in a family, a household of a mom and a dad. It was me, my mom, and my brother. You can't tell me that you've got to be somebody with high hopes and everything. I was bullied. So I had a lot of things going against me, but you don't use things in your past to go against you. You use them as your power. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pay attention to these women. They are going to help you get out of where you are now, living paycheck to paycheck, robbing Peter to pay Paul. You don't even have enough money to take your kids to baby to a good daycare. You got to take them over somewhere else and just hope somebody will watch them for free. But this opportunity can help you get out of those type situations. I've been a mom. I'm a mom, but I've been a single mom too. So there's so many different things, different avenues, different styles of life. But I know you will hear yours here tonight. So ladies, I'm going to start with Sherry, Nichelle, Miss Genevieve, Doris, Quanda, what's baby girl name? Janet, and then I'm going to Samantha. You listen, you don't have to be married and you don't have to have children to be able to help somebody. Go ahead.
Oh,
share.
me? Oh, okay. Uh, I've just been sitting here and y'all, I am so much in awe. I am in awe of each and every one of these women's here that you see. And inside of each one of you guys' story, I can relate.
Yep.
I can relate.
Yep.
Single mom, struggling mom. I've robbed Peter to pay Paul. Was doing it at the time I joined this business. You robbing Peter to pay Paul. I didn't know what I was going to do. Health issue after health issues. That's why I said each and every one of these ladies here, their story, my story. I understand them. I understand where they're coming from. I understand where they're getting. But the Strength to Shrink business it has changed my life tremendously. I suffer from fibromyalgia. That was one of the health issues I was going through at the time. I still struggle with it? Yeah, but it's nowhere near like it was. All of that junk is what I call it, of a bag of medications that they had me on. And then the medications, as everyone is saying, the medication causes one thing, and then each side effect causes another. It affects your immune system. It affects everything. For those people who do not know what fibromyalgia is, fibromyalgia is a chronic pain. It's rheumatic. It's muscular. So can you imagine your body don't know what it's dealing every day? You're dealing with it from one aspect, if not the chronic area, the rheumatic or the muscular. You're always dealing with something. So, and then the fatigue of it all is the worst of the worst. But by being on these products, the Drink to Shrink, the Elevate, the one of the things I suffered from the most was the low energy. I didn't have energy to get up and do anything. And if you are in a lot of pain each and every day, you're not going to want to get up and do anything. You're not going to feel like it. And then I also suffered from the time I was a teenager, insomnia. That's why I say each and every one of you guys' story, I can relate. So the not being able to sleep, like Doris says, the up at night, the not being, up. I've been up from one day to the next day, weeks on end, and that a lot to your body, does a lot to your mental. You're not able to focus properly when you're not able to sleep. You can't think properly. You're not going to make good decisions because you're not just your body is tired, but your mind is tired. So to be able to have these products that have been, as some of the other ladies have said, to be able to been put on medications that doctors say you're not going to be able to come off of, and they have been proven wrong on my end as well. And so to be able to share with other individuals what is working for me, what is working for them, we continue to try to share what will work for you if you give it a shot. Yes, we understand the diet, the traditional diet that did not work for you. We understand you tried other products, it did not work for you. But have you tried Drink to Shrink products? Have you tried the Drink to Shrink? Have you tried the Elevate? My mom suffers from arthritis right now, real bad in her shoulder. She just found out last week that's what's causing all the problems. Guess what I did? Got her those patches and that roll on. She couldn't lift her arm up last week. This week, she's lifting her hand up like this. So it's important to me it's okay to not feel like, oh, this probably not going to work, but how do you know if you do not give it a shot? And for me to step out on faith, and I joined, I was on the product. I was a customer. I started as a customer. I got to Drink to Shrink because I wanted a change. I needed it. I just actually started it just because I was going to lose weight. But once I got on it and I discovered, wait a minute, it's good for high blood pressure, it's good for high cholesterol. I'm pre-diabetic. And that's just a few of the benefits that it was going to do. And I was like, well, I don't need to read anymore. I don't need to know anymore. All I need to do, I was like, give me my gallon. And so I chose my flavor. I chose my flavor, like enough talk. And I was like, give me my gallon. So I did. And from trying, and then month after month, and it gave me, what I need. And being a stay-at-home mom, and at the time, of course, considered, as they say, a disabled. That's a lot of things a lot of people don't know. A stay-at-home mom, single mom with a disability. What do you do on a fixed income? What do you do when you got a lot to be done? What do you do? You got a mom who needs a new roof. You got a lot. You got asthmatic child. You got so many health issues. What do you do? So I was able to, not just me, drink to shrink. My children are on drink to shrink. One's 29, one just turned 18. My children on the drink to shrink. They were asthmatic, grew up asthmatic. Ask me how many asthma pumps they were going through the month. Ask me how many times they do now. So now we got a bag full of asthma pumps because they don't need it. Because now their immune system is getting stronger, it's got bigger, and now they can go outside when somebody cut the grass and they smell the grass, and the allergies are not gonna go crazy and all that kind of stuff. But to be given an opportunity of being able to change your life, but not just change your life to make a difference in your family life, your situation, your circumstances. I just wish I had come across the Drink to Shrink organization and the family sooner. That's if I had if someone asked me, what regret do you have? What's your biggest challenge? My biggest challenge is to being able to reach more people, being able to share with more people and get more people on these products so that they can experience what we have experienced. And if you guys are watching this anywhere, wherever you are watching, get with one of us so we can help you. Michelle, I'm done.
Okay, so what these projects have done for me is I had depression, to be honest. So I used to not feel loved by family members. So when I grew up, I was looking for love in all the wrong places. So I was having intercourse with people I did not know. So this has brought me through some stuff. This product has brought me through. It is, I'm still working on myself.
Tell your story, girl.
I still am dealing with depression. So this is helping me. That's all.
That is not all. Michelle is, first of all, let's give it up to her. Give it up for her, because it takes a real woman to talk about those things. We're not going to talk about it, but it takes a real woman to step up to the plate and say, hey, I hurt too. And because there are more women out there like her, like me. And, like I said, there's all the women on this platform. Guys, we're not here to say we're perfect. We're trying. And we're trying to reach other women. Our goal, we talked about this a while back, our goal is to reach 10,000 women. And I'm not going to reach 10,000 women by myself. Michelle's going to reach 100. Sherry's going to reach 100, and so on and so on and so on. But I want to just go back and help Michelle out just a second, because her transformation over the past 6 months is something to be reckoned with. Her transformation is crazy. Tell them again how much you have lost.
I have lost over 40 pounds.
Over 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Over 40 pounds. I remember one day she was going through, and this is what we do because we're partners and we're friends and on the team. And she called, she said, y'all, I'm at the carnival, and I think it was the funnel cake, or was it, what was it? Funnel cake?
But
I said, call me now. And we literally just talked on the phone until she made her way to the car. But I just want you to know that this is the kind of women that you're going to be amongst. This is the kind of leadership that we have. We support each other. And anyway, I just wanted to give that up to her, and because she is special. Everybody here is special. And I could tell you're getting choked up. But I just wanted to give you a chance. And I'm gonna give you another chance. Maybe you a little calm down. Maybe you got something else. You can take a deep breath and get that out if you need to. If it's something that you want to say to the people to join you and why they should join you. That you had and you've heard enough. Miss Genevieve. You're muted. I muted everyone. Let me unmute you.
Great.
There you go.
Can
You
you hear
good?
me now? You
Yes,
good?
ma'am.
All right. I'm going to talk to the seasoned individuals out there. This opportunity, you've heard from these women about all the money that can be made. And yes, we make money. We do. We make lots of money. I'm remodeling my house. But that's not what I want to talk to this particular audience right now about. I want to talk to those seasoned individuals, those people that have been around for a little bit and feel like they can't do it. They can't do new things. They can't take the bull by the horns and change. We can change. A lot of times when we get a little bit seasoned in life and the bones start to ache and the metabolism starts to slow down and we start to deny ourselves of that push to try new things. But we can, and it's groups of people like we have here of all ages that band together to be able to support each other in the business. Everything in this business is laid out for us. And we have a support system that's behind you, pushing you. I've had phone calls from Roz and said, yeah, I give you 15 minutes and you will be on that live. Remember that? It's like, but you can't, the drive that this opportunity gives you, the growth in your personality that this gives you. I think here's the story. I told you I've got a seriously slow digestive system, and it's got some serious issues going on. And yes, the drink, it helps tremendously. But in January, I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. I mean, I couldn't go to the bathroom for 3 weeks. And I was hooked up to all kinds of tubes and it was crazy. Trust me, it was crazy. But because I was in this opportunity, because I had these women and men as a support system, I ran my business from the hospital bed. From the hospital bed. Like I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. By the time them surgeons came in to check on me when they made their 6 o'clock rounds, I already had my messages sent. I already had my live done because I knew, because they were going to start therapy. I ended up, after I was in there for 3 weeks in the hospital, had surgery, I went to a rehab for another 3 weeks. And I went to rehab boot camp because it was a whole lot of stuff going on. But I had to get my work done before, because I had 3 sessions of therapy every day, every single day. But I knew I had these women that were doing it. I watched the moms like get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and do their work and get the kids on the school bus and go to the bathroom, some of them, and take care of sending small messages or follow-ups while they were doing it. And I said, if they can do it, I can do it too. it just gives you so much encouragement to be with a group of women that aren't afraid to share what their struggles are, to share what they're going through, and you can do it too. So I want to talk to the people. Don't think you can't. You can. You can do this. And you will be a better person for every day. One of my affirmations is make me a better person today than I was yesterday. And with God, this opportunity and these women that support us, that is what happens every single day. So get back. Whoever page that you're watching this live on, you've heard these stories. There's something here for everybody. You can do this. And you'll be a better person for it. You'll be better off. Your health will be improved. Your physical health will be improved. Your mental health will be improved. And your financial health will be improved. So get back with them. You got this. You can do this. All right, that's all.
All right, thank you, Miss Genevieve. You've heard our testimony, whether it was weight loss, whether it was financial. Now you're hearing what it is that we want to offer you to join us. So don't be like me, because I was presented this several times, and each time I said no. I said no once, I said no twice. And I was actually on that third time to say no. I had it typed in to tell the young lady no again. And I'm going to go into a different aspect of it. The Holy Spirit spoke to me and told me, Doris, you do it. So I'm going to tell you all, just like the Holy Spirit told me, you do it. It doesn't matter what you know. You have a whole platform behind you that's going to help you learn whatever it is that you need to know. So don't think about it. Do just like I said. Let the Spirit lead you. And you go ahead and say yes to this opportunity. Say yes to the best thing that can happen to you, because it's actually the best thing that happened to me, because I've been abroad and everything. I've been around the world now with this Drink to Shrink opportunity. It has literally changed my life, my family's life. And you all look, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Get back with whoever page that you're listening to this live on and hit us up, and we will help get you started. And we have your back. Over to you, Quanda.
You heard our testimony. We had each one of us has some amazing testimonies. You won't be by yourself. You have all of the steps that you need to get started. Like I said, I was in my own way. I had to get out my own way. I said no. I kept telling my best friend no, 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 no. And so the Lord spoke to me and said, Quanta, move out your own way. And so the last time she hit me up, I said, okay, Tot, Lord, God bless her soul. The last time she hit me up, I said yes. I moved out of my own way, and it was the best decision I made. You, you we make money. We're a team. We're a big family. You get help. You have the coaching that you need. So please get out your own way and step out your own way and try something new. You won't be by yourself. You get all the help that you need, and everything is provided for you. So take the best decision of your life and join the team. You hit one of us up that you see on this platform and get out your own way and join us. That's all I have.
Yes, I follow the same thing with all the ladies. You like you said, you followed you heard all our testimonies and everything like that. I'm a single mother. I went back to corporate, so I'm working a full-time job and everything like that. My daughter's about to graduate next month, You know, I have a son that's in basketball, so I have a lot on my plate as a single parent. I'm all over the place. But this, I know that this business, and I was in it before, you know, and I know I can do it again as far as my health goes and as far as income goes. And at, like Ms. Roth, she hit me up a couple of times too, just like the other lady said. But I was like, no, I'm not, I'm not, you know, I didn't want to, I said, mm. I was like, I'm sorry, but I told her the truth. I already told her, say, I'm sorry, I didn't want to deal with it. But also, it's also about timing as well, you know, because I've been on social media for a couple months now and stuff like that, because I'm going through my own stuff and everything like that. But I also, and it, like I said, it came back at a good time because of the fact that now I'm ready to get myself back. It's about me. I need to get my health back. I need to get the finances back. I need to get everything back. But it's at the end of the day, it's about me and my health. Because if I'm not here, how am I, you know, what's going to happen to my kids? You know what I mean? How is that going to happen with the kids and everything like that, being as a single parent? So I have to take care of myself in order for me to take care of them, you know? And so if you're on the fence, just think about yourself. Y también lo voy a decir en español. I'm going to do it in Spanish too for my Spanish speakers. A este tiempo, tienes que pensar en ti mismo, ti misma. Ok, como yo estaba haciendo esto, el negocio antes, yo lo hice, yo perdí más que 100 libras, me quité de los medicamentos que el doctor me tenía de alta presión y no estamos hablando de que esto cura todo porque no estamos haciendo nada del médico, pero mi testimonio no tenía medicina, me quitaron de medicina, perdí más que 100 libras y mi salud estaba bien. Y como hablamos anteriormente, yo hice más que $100,000 en este negocio. O si yo lo puedo hacer, porque normalmente yo no puedo, antes no estaba enfrente de ustedes y estaba no quería hablar o nada de eso, pero la pasión dentro de mí, la pasión, y como tú ves, cada una de estas mujeres que están aquí en este panel, la pasión que tú le escuchas a ellos, sabes que esto es algo que tú puedes hacer también. Porque cuando tú sientes las pastillas, los productos, y también puedes usar un dinero para ayudar a tu familia, esto es algo maravilloso. Con este negocio yo pude llevar a mis hijos conmigo viajando cuando estábamos en este negocio anteriormente. Cuando yo estaba en la escuela, ellos estaban en la computadora, en el cuarto, y yo abajo haciendo el negocio, viajando. Esta oportunidad me ha dado durante, con todo eso, yo podía hacer todo lo que yo podía hacer. Y también en este negocio teníamos 20, déjame decirlo, 20 personas que ganaron más que $100,000. ¿Ok? Más que $100,000. So, aquí tenemos el sistema, tenemos la gente, tenemos todas las personas del sistema y la gente para que estén juntos, para que tú puedas ganar. Porque si nosotros podemos ganar, tú también puedes ganar. That's all I gotta say. We can all win.
I love that. I sent you something to say. I sent you something to say. I need you to tell your audience that. Oh, I'm coaching tonight, y'all. Janet is also one of those 20 100K earn $100
Oh, I see it now.
Go ahead.
De esos 20 personas que ganaron más que $100,000, yo también era una de esas personas. Y este es un negocio que yo estaba en este negocio de hace tiempo y yo nunca, ningún otro negocio ha ganado tanto así. Pero yo como una madre soltera, yo pude hacer con el sistema más que $100,000. Yo soy una de esas 20 personas que hicieron, y yo sé que lo puedo hacer más ahora con toda esta gente aquí, con estas mujeres aquí, y con el nuevo sistema, y tú también lo puedes hacer. Sea madre, sea padre, soltera, lo que sea, puedes hacerlo. Si yo lo puedo hacer, tú también. Okay. You can also do it. If I can do it too, you can also do it as well. You know, I was one of the 20s, and so you can definitely do it as well. We have the system, we have the people, and like they all said, you're here for yourself, but you're not by yourself. That's what we're here for. We're a support system.
Okay. Well, as all the previous ladies stated, I know with all of their testimony, I know you can relate to one of us, if not all of us, because I can relate to basically all of the stories. I mean, I'm one of those ones that I'm such a I was a private person before joining this, because I'm definitely not that anymore. But don't be afraid. Like, get out, as they stated, get out of your own way, because from day one with my amazing coach Rosalind, when she said, if you don't have belief in yourself, just borrow my belief. And that's literally what I've been doing since day one, like literally borrowing her belief. And I still do it now, because I definitely would think that I'm the type that would be able to just make money from just sharing my story. And again, you're not selling anything. You're literally sharing your testimony. You are literally getting healthier. You're taking the products, losing weight while sharing your story, and you're still making money from it. So just borrow your belief. And this is an amazing company. Even our other amazing leader, Miss Tanisha Graham, where else can you go where you're getting a word, you're getting prayer? I mean, we do our daily affirmations, we pray, we get the word. Even when she tried not to preach, she is giving us the word every day. And it's stuff that I need. It's almost like she's talking to me. So just join the company. You definitely won't regret it. You'll be given the tools that literally someone is holding your hand, literally holding your hand the entire journey, and you're gonna love it. It's just amazing. So that's it.
There's really nothing else that I can say other than it's time for you to decide. Are you going to keep doing what you've been doing? Or are you going to make some changes? Are you going to keep feeling the way you're feeling? Or are you going to make some changes? And I ain't talking about feeling healthy. I'm talking about being stressed out. It's time to give that up. And I'm not here to preach to y'all, and this ain't even going to be long-winded, but you got to decide today. We've been on here an hour, 40 minutes. Y'all go ahead and start signing off. But you've got to decide what you want for the rest of your life. Where do you want to end in a couple of years? 5 years, where are you going to be? What is your life going to be like? And in those 5 years, we're not getting any younger. We're getting closer to the 5 years every single day. It's already mid-April. The year's going by fast. If you don't start now, when are you going to start? Love yourself enough to make the change. Love yourself to learn something new, so that you'll be able to do new and different stuff for the rest of your life. It's time to start saying yes to everything, including this opportunity. Message us, reach out to the person that shared this video with you. Get started. Don't just sign up in the company to be a spot, but get in there and start getting busy to change the way your life is going. I love you guys. I'll see you all later. Ladies, we signing off. Good night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining tonight.
Good night, ladies.